Yeah? You're totally quiet, alright? So if you like something, say something. It's cool, alright? You might throw me off, but I'll just start over again. It's cool. Yeah, so I grew up in Rockford, and a long time ago, yeah. And I graduated from Boylan in 2005. Are you seriously booing?
No, I just said, my brother goes there, so I can't hate, but I don't know about like Boylan.
And then I went to Boston, and I went to school for film production, and now I travel the world doing poems. So I leave for New Zealand tomorrow for 2 months. I'm like the Little Mermaid, I got my legs. So, this poem is called The Fifth One Who Walked Away. For the first boy I ever loved, I drove 5 hours across an ocean of cornfields to crawl into his heat. Every time I left, he cut off one of my fingers and kept it in a clear jar under his bed. I wept the whole drive home, a trail of blood to find my way back. The second boy was just a distraction. The hum of the television and a pair of swollen eyes. He gnawed at my wrists like an ugly puppy. I would have tasted good even if I'd never spoken. The third was a fleet of sailboats spilling out across my tongue. A pair of callous palms, desperation licking my teeth. I was not so pretty when he opened his eyes. The fourth sewed my mouth shut so I could only dance inside myself with heavy shoes. So I could pretend I loved him in desperate gestures, so I could unravel in his tired fists. My hands have been fools. They could not have been prepared for you. I tucked them into your pockets, filled their empty bellies with your beautiful lies, my strange American desert, my warm, endless night. I did not know to fear the hands that loved you before my own. You stained her all over me. Left the windows open while I slept in your bed, washed me with a sponge, doused in her spit every night. I watched you slit off my skin and hang it on her bones. I could not open my mouth for fear she would come spilling out. Now I have been silent for so long, my fingers are tiny blind worms dancing in the night. I tell them stories of our life before the darkness, but I do not know if they believe me. I do not know they recognize my own voice. Woo!